There's a good chance the Gooseneck Kettle sitting on your counter right now cost you way too much. And here's the part that should make you angry. Your coffee did not get one single bit better for it. And one company is betting you never notice that price. Because the day you do, you stop paying them $195 to boil water. But by the end of this video, you'll know exactly where that line is, and nobody gets to overcharge you again. So here's my promise to you. By the end of this video, you will know exactly which of these 5 levels actually matters for better coffee, and the precise moment where every dollar after it is buying you looks instead of flavor. Most people overpay for one simple reason. They skip straight past the level they should have stopped at, and they never even know it happened. If you're planning to buy a kettle this year, the price I'm about to show you at level 3 could genuinely save you over $100. So do yourself a favor and stick around for the whole ladder, because the second half is where the real money mistakes live. Quick thing before we start. If you love coffee, subscribing to this channel is basically self-defense for your wallet. Hit that button and stop overpaying. Now let's climb. Level 1. The Stovetop Gooseneck. This is where the story begins. $20 to $30. No electricity, no screen, no buttons. You put it on your stove, you wait, and you pour. And here's the thing. Nobody selling you a fancier kettle wants you to hear. The actual pour on this thing is excellent. That long curved spout gives you a slow, controlled stream, which is the entire reason gooseneck kettles exist in the first place. That slow stream is also what lets you bloom your grounds evenly, saturating the bed before the full pour, which is where a huge chunk of your flavor is actually unlocked. For pour-over coffee, whether you're brewing on a Hario V60 or a Chemex, the pour is the point. So what's the catch? Temperature. You are guessing. Or you're clipping a little thermometer to the side and watching it like a hawk. It works, but it's fiddly, and it's the one real weakness at this level. But hold that thought, because that single weakness is the thing every level above is about to charge you to solve. And you're going to be shocked at how cheaply it actually gets solved. Level 2. The basic electric gooseneck. Around $39, this is the bottom tier. You plug it in, you flip a switch, it boils, it shuts off. Same beautiful controlled pour as a level 1, but now you're not babysitting a stove. That's genuinely it. It's a convenience upgrade, not a coffee upgrade. Your cup does not taste better because the kettle has a cord. But for a lot of people, never having to stand at the stove again is worth the extra $10 or $15. Fair enough. Now here's where it gets interesting, because level 3 is the one I actually want you to remember. This is the level almost nobody stops at, and almost everybody should. Level 3. The variable temperature electric kettle. $69 to $99. This is the tier from brands like Cosori, Cuisinart, and Bonavita. And this, right here, is the answer to the entire video. At this level, you get a real temperature dial. You set the exact number you want, say 205 degrees Fahrenheit, the Specialty Coffee Association's recommended brew temperature for a bright pour-over, and the kettle hits it and holds it there for up to an hour. You get a timer built into the base. You get that same precise gooseneck pour. This is the kettle that third-wave coffee shops actually use on their brew bars. Stop and think about what just happened. Every single problem from level 1 is now solved. The guessing is gone. The temperature is exact. The pour is perfect. For $70, this kettle does everything that pour-over coffee actually, physically requires. Remember my promise at the start. This is the level. This is where paying more stops making your coffee better. Everything above this line is real, it's nice, and it is almost entirely about something other than what's in your mug. Let me prove it to you. Level 4. The designer kettle. $165 to $195. You know the one. The Fellow Stagg EKG. The matty black one. The one that lives on the shelf of every coffee influencer on earth. And I need to be honest with you, because this channel is about the truth, not about hating on nice things. The Fellow Stagg EKG is genuinely lovely. It heats fast. The pour is buttery. It has a beautiful little counterweighted handle. But look closely at what it actually does. It sets a temperature and holds it. It has a precise pour. It has a timer. Does that list sound familiar? It should. That is the exact same list as your $70 level 3 kettle. So what is the extra $100 buying? 3 things. A gorgeous design. A PID controller that holds temperature to within about 1 degree, which is real, but which almost no home brewer will ever actually taste in the cup. And a logo. That's the Overpay. Right there, out in the open. You are paying roughly $100 for the way it looks on your counter, and if that's worth it to you, honestly, no judgment. Just know that's the trade you're making. Level 5. The Professional Kettle. $200 and up. This is commercial territory. Brands like Brewista Artisan, built for cafes and competition, holding temperature to within a single degree Fahrenheit. Engineered to be used all day, every day, for years. For a working barista, this is a tool. For your kitchen, this is a beautifully engineered answer to a question you never asked. Unless you're brewing 40 cups a day, this is more kettle than your morning will ever need. So let's land the plane. Here's why most people overpay. The market has a cheap $30 tier that leaks and can't hold a temperature, and then it has this shiny wall of premium kettles starting around $130, and people see that gap, panic, and jump straight to the expensive shelf, completely skipping the $70 level 3 kettle that does everything they'll ever need. Don't be most people. Find your level. Stop there. But before you go, let me make this dead simple so you actually know which level is yours. Here's a secret nobody selling kettles will tell you. If you only ever make drip coffee or French press, you don't need a gooseneck kettle at all. That precise curved pour exists for pour over. If you're not doing pour over, level 1 or level 2 is already more kettle than you'll ever use. And if you are a pour over person who likes to dial in temperature, then level 3 is your home. Full stop. That's the sweet spot, and almost nobody says it out loud. Now the traps. When a review calls a kettle aesthetic, that's just a polite word for you're about to pay double for the same hot water. And limited edition colors? A color has never once improved a single cup of coffee. Here's your money tip. The premium kettles get discounted hard around the holidays. So if you genuinely want the pretty one, at least wait and never pay full price. Buy the function at level 3. Pay for the looks only if you've got a money to burn and only when it's on sale. If this saved you $100, you already know what to do. But here's the thing. The kettle is the small con. The real money trap is the machine you pour that water into. I broke coffee machines down the exact same way. 5 levels. Worst to best. And the overpay at the top is even uglier than this one. That video is right there. Go find your level before they find your wallet.